Hello there. Welcome to the Good Old Days of Radio show. We are creeping closer to Thanksgiving, but we do have a really special program for you today. It's going to be a long one, so those of you who are used to the 35 minutes or so episodes of the Good Old Days of Radio show, this one's going to go on, and perhaps on. If you are a fan of Danny Kaye, you will be thrilled to hear this. If you're a fan of Lux Radio Theater, you should be thrilled as well, because what we have is we have the original rehearsal recording for Wonder Man, the great Danny Kaye film. Now, I'm not a huge Danny Kaye fan, but Wonder Man was his best movie and probably most enjoyable. There's a couple others that are okay, but Wonder Man's the one that I think I find the most watchable for someone who's not really big into Danny Kaye. But, you know, Danny Kaye has his fans, and if you're one, don't mean to insult you, but you're going to have fun with this particular program because it's a full rehearsal, and there's some ad-libs and different things going on to entertain you beyond just the show itself. So we're going to feature that, and when we get done with that, we have a special Lux Radio Theater thing. It's not exactly a show, although it is, but it was a special thing done for J. Walter Thompson. J. Walter Thompson was the advertising agency that handled the account for the show for Lux Toilet Flakes, and they apparently had a dinner, and they did a special little presentation with a few movie stars on it. So you'll have that, and then maybe something else. We'll see. So here we go with Wonder Man from March 24th, 1946. I'm not sure if this is the rehearsal from the very day of the broadcast or a couple days earlier, but whatever it is, it's the rehearsal. Wonder Man.
Lux presents Hollywood. The Lux Radio Theater brings you Danny Kaye and Virginia Mayo in Wonder Man. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. William Keighley.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever manage a resort hotel, you'll find that your worst enemy is rain. Those dismal indoor days that start your guests departing for the city. A certain hotel in the Catskills hired an inventive gentleman who solved that problem by donning funny-looking hats, clowning through the halls, and throwing himself, if necessary, fully clothed into the fish pond for the entertainment of discouraged guests. From that beginning, Danny Kaye has soared to a phenomenal success on stage and radio, and co-starred in 2 screen hits with his leading lady of tonight, Virginia Mayo. They appear in their original screen roles in Samuel Goldwyn's Wonder Man, released by RKO. To give you as much of Danny Kaye as possible, we divide him in 2 and present him in our play as twins, identical in looks, but very opposite in temperament. For things that look alike may prove quite different in performance. One of our friendly listeners in Georgia writes me, "I am a teacher of first grade at school, and every day before lunch we have washing time. One morning I brought 2 standard-sized cakes of soap, one for the boys and one for the girls. When I gave it to the children, I told them I had 2 kinds, Lux and another, and the girls could have first choice. Without hesitation, every girl said Lux. So you see our Georgia peaches, even as early as the first grade, learn what's good for their complexions. Thanks to Miss Harvard of Unadilla, Georgia, and congratulations to her well-trained and discerning pupils. It's time for our curtain and Act 1 of Wonder Man, starring Danny Kaye as Edwin Dingle and his brother Buster, and Virginia Mayo as Ellen.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Sir Walter Scott's Mom in Canto 6, stanza 17. How aptly do these words describe the events I'm about to relate, although on second thought, perhaps Marcus Aurelius Antonius sums it up even better in his celebrated Meditations. You will recall his admonition, get used to thinking there is nothing nature loves so well as to change our existing forms to make new ones like them. He goes on to declare, time is a...
Mr. Dingle,
Yes?
this is the Lux Radio Theater. We present plays here.
I beg your pardon?
Could you get to the point a little faster?
The point?
Who you are, how all this began, a sort of setting of the scene.
Oh, yes, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Dingle.
My name is Edwin Dingle. It is my wont to spend time in the Higbee Memorial Research Library gathering material for my forthcoming publication. Oh, that I had devoted a few moments to the world around me, too. How much better prepared I would have been for what occurred. For example, last Tuesday night, while I was contemplating Plutarch's Consolation to Apollonius, contemplations of a vastly different nature were occurring in the district attorney's office.
There's no doubt about it, Grosset. 10 Grand Jackson murdered Choo-Choo Laverne.
Yes, boss, but what can we do about it?
Finally get the goods on that gangster, and what happens? They let him out on bail.
But the trial comes up soon. All we got to do is put Buzzy Ballou on the witness stand. Ballou witnessed the murder, didn't he?
Yes, but I'm worried. Ballou puts on his act every night at the Pelican Club. 10 Grand Jackson knows that.
Well, I've tried to get that crazy comic to accept police protection, but you know how he is. You can't get Ballou to worry about anything, including his life.
Well, while that was going on in the district attorney's office and while I was in the library poring over Plutarch, the individual referred to as Buzzy Ballou was in a dressing room at the Pelican Club, presenting a costly engagement ring to a comely young lady named Midge.
Buzzy! Oh, it's beautiful, and you're wonderful, and I love you, but I'm certainly glad you're not twins.
What?
I said I'm glad you're not twins.
Ha, but I am.
You have a twin?
Sure, my brother Edwin. Haven't seen him in years.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, on the level, Midge.
Maybe I ought to marry him.
Nah, you wouldn't like him, honey. He's a bookworm. I'm just a worm.
Hey, Buzzy.
Yeah, and I'd better crawl into my costume before the boss steps on me. I'll see you in a few minutes, huh, baby?
What a guy.
Hiya, boss man.
Cut out the clown and get into your costume.
Hello, Monty.
Oh, hello, Midge.
Monty, look, after all these years.
Ring.
And we're getting married tomorrow. Well, I guess the man means business this time.
Well, from the size of the diamond, that's either love or his horse came in.
He hasn't had a winner in a month.
You got one tonight, honey.
Thanks, Monty.
Well, I suppose you're going to say you'll always be a sister to me.
Monty.
Skip it. I'll tell you one thing, though. If he ever tries to take the act to Reno, I'll be waiting.
I know you will. Monty, I'm worried. Did you see the papers? They've released 10 Grand Jackson on bail.
Yeah. And I don't care what Buzzy says. I'm calling the cops. Whether he wants it or not, he's going to have protection.
Oh, thanks, Monty. Thanks.
Coming, money, old fella. Coming.
Oh, this here's the florist, Mr. Ballou.
Who?
I got 24 lilies for you.
Oh, you got the wrong room, Jack. I don't need any lilies.
You will in a minute. 10 grand don't like you, Mr. Ballou.
Did you say 10 grand?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna hurt me as much as it's gonna hurt you. Back up the truck, Toso. Let's get him out of here.
I repeat, while all this was ensuing, I, Edwin Dingle, was in the Higbee Memorial Research Library. But suddenly a most peculiar feeling came over me. I heard music, strange music, eerie, bewildering. And when I glanced up, there was Miss Ellen Shanley, the librarian, staring at me.
Mr. Dingle, what's the matter?
Music, I hear music.
You do?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, now it's gone.
Mr. Dingle, you've been working too hard. And what's this you've been writing?
Oh, just some notes on the Paleozoic era.
Paleozoic era? But, Mr. Dingle,
Yeah?
look what you've written. Is this a code or something?
Buzzy. Buzzy? Buzzy? Buzzy?
You've written nothing but buzzies all over the paper.
How odd.
You hear music, you write buzzy.
Oh, and I have difficulty with my breathing, too. I feel cold and a little moldy.
You'd better go home and take your temperature.
Don't worry about me, Miss Shanley. It's probably nothing but my acrophobia.
Acrophobia?
Oh, yes, yes. Worst case in the history of psychiatry.
You're leaving now?
I think I'd better.
But you'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, by all means, Miss Shanley. I love the smell of leather bindings. Miss Shanley, I've been wondering if you'd have dinner with me.
Oh, I'd love to.
You would?
Oh, yes.
Good. Sometime around the 1st of next month.
Oh.
It's a financial problem and something to do with my allowance.
Oh, well, you could have dinner with me tonight. Oh, if you'd get something warm inside of you, maybe you wouldn't be hearing that music and feeling damp.
Oh, I just couldn't.
Oh, I've got millions of canned things.
You have? I love canned things.
Wonderful.
By the way...
Mr. Dingle, what is octophobia?
Oh, it's morbid fear of women.
Oh. Well, is there any cure for it?
Oh, yes, decidedly. Decidedly.
Well, if you don't mind waiting, I'll be ready in a minute, and then we can go to my place together.
Oh, decidedly, Miss Shanley. Decidedly.
Well, dinner's almost ready, Mr. Dingle. You know, I've been thinking. You have the most extraordinary mind I've ever heard of.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You're very modest, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I am.
Well, look, you're laughing. Well, I bet that's the first time you've laughed since you've discovered Professor Zimmel's inaccuracies in his history of the Phoenician Wars.
I guess it isn't that.
Mr. Dingle.
I'd be happier if you called me Edwin.
Well, Edwin, then. Edwin, do you always wear your hair parted in the middle?
I think so. Why?
I never saw anybody who looked good with their hair that way, except maybe Hedy Lamarr.
You know, it's a funny thing. My brother used to wear his hair parted in the middle.
Yeah?
And when he changed the way he combed his hair, it changed his whole life.
It did?
Yes. Yes, he ran away from home and went on the stage. I haven't seen him in years. We're monozygotic twins, you know.
For heaven's sakes, what are those?
Oh, nothing to be alarmed about. Super identical, that's all. It's a very rare biological phenomenon.
Well, I hope your brother's as nice as you are.
Thank you, Miss Hanley.
Dear.
What's the matter, something
I
wrong?
forgot the potato salad.
Oh.
Oh, how can we eat frankfurters without potato salad?
Well, I could run down to the delicatessen. It's just around...
Oh, would you mind? There's one just around the corner. Schmidt's Delicatessen.
Oh, all right. I'll hurry, Miss Shanley. I'll be right back.
Oh, thank you, Edwin. Be careful.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Oh.
A pint?
Oh, yes, that'll be fine.
Oh, fine. A pint of potato salad. Schmidt's Delicatessen. Can't eat frankfurters without potato salad. Schmidt's Delicatessen. Again, that peculiar music was teeming through my brain, and that name, Buzzy, and now another name. Prospect Park. Buzzy, Prospect Park. Buzzy, Prospect Park. I proceeded toward Schmidt's Delicatessen, little knowing my feet were leading me into a skein of incredible events.
Hey. All right. What is it? What do you want?
Oh, good evening, Mr. Schmidt. Miss Shanley sent me. She wants a pint of... Oh, that music. Prospect Park.
Huh? What? Mister, look. Prospect Park is in Brooklyn. We never carry Prospect Park. Maybe instead you take a pound of Bronx Zoo?
No.
No?
No.
I pay my taxes. I don't order the milk. I vote the straight Democratic Party, and you come in and find a pint of Prospect Park.
Oh, I've got to go. Prospect Park. Buzzy, he keeps calling me. I've got to get to the Buzzy Park. I've got to get to the Buzzy Park. Buzzy, Prospect Park. Something is drawing me to Prospect Park like a magnet. An irresistible Buzzy.
You live here in Brooklyn, mister?
What? Oh, no.
Then why are you going to Brooklyn?
Oh, but I'm not.
The bus is.
Oh, no. The bus is going to Schmidt's Delicatessen.
It is? What for?
Potato salad. Potato salad! Ellen, she's waiting for me. Driver, stop the bus.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Oh, I don't want to go to Brooklyn, driver.
Well, none of us want to, Bud, but we all gotta go sooner or later.
No, stop the bus. I demand you let me out.
Okay, Jack, this is out.
Where am I?
Prospect Park. See you again sometime.
Prospect Park. It's so quiet. There's a bench there next to the lake. Maybe if I sit down and rest. Yes. Sit down and rest.
Edwin! I've been waiting for you.
Who's calling me?
Edwin!
In the lake. Someone in the lake's calling me.
They threw me in the lake, Edwin.
Who is it? Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Right behind... Buster. Buster, this is wonderful.
Are you kidding? It's murder.
Well, after 10 years to meet you here in Brooklyn. You once told me you wouldn't be found dead in Brooklyn.
Well, that was the only way they could get me here, kid. You know, Eddie, you haven't changed a bit. You still look just like me.
Well, thank you very much, Buster. You look just like me.
All the time, Edwin. Sharp as a tack, all the time.
But what are you doing here?
Eddie, did you ever see a murder?
Murder? Good heavens, no.
Well, I did. I told the district attorney and they picked up 10 grand Jackson on suspicion, but before I could swear out a statement, he got out on bail and swore he'd knock me off.
Oh, well, that places you in a very precarious position.
Oh, not any longer, kid. They killed me a few hours ago.
Buster, you know I don't appreciate that kind of humor.
Honest, kid, I'm dead.
Am I to believe you're an apparition?
Oh, believe what you want, kid. Just watch this. You see this big statue here? Well, watch, and I'll walk right through it.
Buster, be careful. You'll bump your nose. Buster, this is the most... Buster!
You see, kid, it's a cinch.
Oh, it's impossible. An optical illusion, that's what it is. Buster, haven't you outgrown those practical jokes?
Now, look, Eddie, you gotta believe me. I need your help.
Well, I'd do anything for you, Buster, but I refuse to believe you're not alive. I can see you. I can hear every word you say.
Well, look, I can't explain it, Eddie. Maybe it's because we're super identical twins. I don't know. All I know is that you can see and hear me, but nobody else can.
Oh, this is most awkward. I knew you'd come to no good when you left home, Buster Dingle.
Buster Dingle? I changed my name years ago. Didn't you ever hear of Bussy Ballou?
Buzzy? Buzzy? Oh, that name, it's been going through my mind for hours.
Certainly, they've been trying to contact you ever since they knocked me off.
That's why I was drawn to this spot. Thales of Miletus Paradox.
Come again?
The control of spiritual magnetic forces over the material. Thales was right.
Well, pay the man the $64. I don't know from Thales. All I know is that I got you here to help me fry that rat, 10 grand Jackson. Now, Eddie, you've got to put 10 grand in the electric chair.
Not so loud, Buster. There's a sailor and his girl. They're going to sit on the bench.
Don't worry, kid. They don't even know I'm alive. I mean, dead.
Oh, of course. Pardon me, Buster.
Now, get this, kid. Nobody knows that 10 grand had me bumped off, see? Now, people probably think I've just disappeared. So you've got to take my place. Now, all you have to do is to be me day and night until the trial is over.
But there's 10 grand Jackson. If he had you killed and he thinks I'm you, he'll most certainly kill you. I mean me. No, I'll... Oh, dear.
Well, you're not scared, are you?
Fear is not in the Dingle lexicon, Buster.
Well, then what are you worried about? I can handle everything. No telling what I can do once I really learn the ropes. Didn't I bring you here when you want a potato salad?
Potato salad. Potato salad? Oh, I have to go, Buster.
Take it easy, kid. Look, they're staring at you, the sailor and his girl.
Oh, good evening.
Hey, Harry, let's get out of here. That fella, he's talking to himself.
Yeah, Brooklyn's full up.
They don't see you. They don't hear you. Then you are dead, Buster.
Well, now, watch this.
What I don't understand is... Buster, what are you doing?
Now, stop it, Harry.
What's the matter?
I said stop it.
Hey, what's the idea of hitting me? I didn't do nothing.
Oh, no, not much.
Okay, I'm going.
Go on, go.
I'll wait in the car. If you ain't there in 5 minutes, I'm going.
Hiya, babe. You read any good books lately?
Don't be vulgar.
Vulgar? He got fresh with me, so I slapped him.
I'm sorry, miss. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, what a setup when I think of all the time I've wasted living.
Please be serious. Did you say you sing and dance in a nightclub?
Well, I work in a bakery, but a lot of people take me for Lana Turner.
You could fool me, honey.
Please stop that. How am I ever going to take your place?
Take my place? In the bakery?
Will you kindly stay out of this conversation?
Why, you talk to me first, you masher.
Oh, no!
Now, look, you started all this. You made me come here. Now you want to have fun with me.
Fun? Well, of all the...
Harry!
Now this guy's getting fresh with me.
You asking for trouble, Bud?
Yes, if it's trouble, Bud.
Now, stop it. Let's settle this alone. You come up to my room like you used to.
What?
Take off your glasses.
Oh, very well. But why?
But why, he says. This, but why? Now, you see, honey, you can't trust nobody these days excepting us sailors. Come on, baby.
Oh, I have a vague feeling this is not going to work out, Buster.
Oh, come on now, kid. I'll take care of you if you get in any real trouble. Why, in my new setup, all I probably have to do is to go, and I'll be able to make people disappear, stop bullets, all kinds of stuff. Now, you get right down to the Pelican Club and start taking my place.
But, Buster, it's futile. I haven't the slightest knowledge of how to execute a song or a dance.
Stop worrying, will you? I got a gimmick.
What's a gimmick?
Well, it's a cinch. Anytime you need me, you'll hear the music. You remember the music?
Oh, yes, distinctly.
Okay, when you hear the music, I'll step inside of you and use your body.
Whenever I hear the music, you'll step inside of me and use my body? What do you mean you'll use my body?
I'll give you a demonstration, kid, like this, see?
Oh, no, Buster. Oh, what do you do? Buster, get out of me, Buster. I must talk to you immediately, Buster. Stop. Will you get out of me? Buster, please, you can't do this to me. I warn you, this masquerade will be palpably inadequate. Palpably inadequate. Palpably inadequate. Palpably inadequate blues. Oh, now stop making me sing, Buster. I have no desire. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, Buster.
Well, I gotta go now, Eddie, and so do you. Pelican Club. So long, kid.
Buster, come back here.
Roll him in the aisles, Eddie boy.
Buster.
In a moment, we'll return with the second act of Wonder Man, starring Danny Kaye and Virginia Mayo. Meanwhile, here's our Hollywood reporter, Libby Collins. What's the special news tonight, Libby?
Well, I've just seen a picture, Mr. Keighley, that you might call extra special. It's Paramount's The Virginian. It has an all-star cast, Joel McCrea, Brian Donlevy, and Sonny Tufts, with Barbara Britton as the lovely leading lady.
The sets are really spectacular, aren't they?
Yes, our California scenery made a magnificent background, just right for a Western thriller. And the costumes, too. Just wait till you see Barbara Britton in some of those full-skirted dresses of 1885 with the hourglass silhouette. Lucky for her, she has such a tiny waistline.
I've seen the picture, too, Libby, and I never saw a star look lovelier in Technicolor. Barbara's a real beauty, isn't she?
Oh, she is that, Mr. Kennedy. Huge blue eyes, natural blonde hair, and a complexion that's famous as one of the loveliest in Hollywood.
I'll make a bet with you, Libby. I'll bet I know what complexion care she uses.
Oh, you can't lose on that one, Mr. Kennedy. What else could it be but daily Lux toilet soap facials? And I can tell you that soft, luminous skin of hers is a wonderful tribute to gentle Lux Soap care.
I think our feminine audience might be interested to know how easy it is to give their skin the same care 9 out of 10 screen stars depend on.
Here's exactly how Barbara Britton takes her active lather facials. She covers her face with lots of the creamy Lux Soap lather and works it well in. Then she rinses, first with warm water and then cold, and pats her skin dry with a soft towel. Quick and easy, but it certainly does the trick, Barbara says.
These beauty facials really do make skin lovelier. Recent tests by skin specialists proved it. Actually, 3 out of 4 complexions became softer, smoother, with daily Lux Soap care. Now, here's a tip for women everywhere. Why not try Hollywood's own beauty soap? Begin your active lather facials tomorrow. See if you're not delighted with Lux Toilet Soap's creamy, beautifying lather and the fresh new loveliness it gives your skin. Our curtain rises on Act 2 of Wonder Man, starring Danny Kaye and Virginia Mayo. And here's your producer, Mr. William Keighley.
Now, let's see, where were we? Oh, yes, Prospect Park, Brooklyn, where Edwin Dingle, seeking a pint of potato salad, encountered instead the highly animated ghost of his brother, Buzzy Ballou. In this
I beg your pardon, were you a witness to these events?
Why, no, of course not, Mr. Dingle. I was only trying...
Please. You worry about Lux. I'll worry about what happened next.
Well, this is highly irregular, Mr. Dingle.
So were my experiences. I, Edwin Dingle, had to go to a cabaret and pose as my brother. Why was this masquerade necessary? Because I was the only one who knew that Buster had been murdered. Only by artfully concealing this knowledge could the cause of justice triumph. Full of misgivings, I entered the stage door of the Pelican Club.
He just came in.
Who just came in?
White Buzzy Ballou, look at him. Careful, boss. I bet he's pulling some new kind of gag.
All right, Buzzy, I see you.
Good evening.
And who do you think you're fooling with those cheaters?
I'll thank you to return those cheaters.
All right. But eyeglasses won't help you. Midge will slug you with them on or off.
Midge? Midge who?
Why don't you stop? Hey, where have you been? She's been crying her eyes out. That the way to treat your future wife?
Wife? Oh, wife. Oh, yes. Well, you see,
Listen, Buzzy, are you going to marry her tomorrow or not?
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Certainly.
Okay. I'll be a good Joe. Slip her a kiss and square the beef so she'll know you're really on the up and up.
Very well. I'll be a good Joe and slip her a kiss and square the beef so she'll know I'm on the up.
Where you going?
And up. To converse with Midge.
In here, you screwball. In here.
Oh.
Come in.
See you later.
Well, good evening.
Good evening. You are Midge?
I thought it all out, Buzzy. You can take back your ring and... Well, you've got some nerve kissing me.
Oh, I just slipped you that Joe to indicate that I'm a square beef and that everything is on the ascendancy.
Someday you won't get away with this clowning, Buzzy. It's a good thing I'm almost as wacky as you are.
Can I bring it in here, Mr. Blue?
Yes, waiter, what do you want?
I've got your sandwich, Mr. Blue. Should I bring it in here?
I beg your pardon?
Just your regular sandwich and some potato salad.
Potato salad? Oh, she's waiting for me. Excuse me, there's an urgent matter I must tend to immediately.
Buzzy!
Telephone, I must get to a telephone.
And that's the guy I'm going to marry tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ellen, but numerous complications have
But
arisen,
all you
and
had to do was to go to Schmidt's Delicatessen.
But I know, Ellen, I know. I'll explain it to you later.
I've been waiting for hours. You might have phoned before this.
Oh, but I couldn't, honestly.
I hear music. You're in a nightclub.
Oh, but you don't understand. I'm
Well,
not.
I hope you and your girlfriend have a lovely time. And from
Oh,
now
but-
on, I'd be much obliged if you did your studying in another library.
But
Goodbye.
Ellen, hello. Oh, dear.
Well, you better get going, Buzzy. You're on in a few minutes.
Oh?
Hey, guess who's out in front tonight? 10 Grand Jackson.
Who?
10 Grand Jackson. Gave him a ringside table.
Oh, no. 10 grand. Oh, I simply can't. I won't.
All right, now hurry up and change. Midge is just starting her number, and you're on next.
Buster.
Part of my heart said no, no, no. The other part said let's go. It was my afraid.
All alone tonight, Mr. Jackson?
That's right, all alone.
I hope your drink is satisfactory.
Everything's fine. Just beat it.
Yes, sir.
Hiya, boss. Me and Torso here. We come for a dough. Thought I said to see me in my office.
We got a blow. We're getting out of town.
Sure you took care of Balloon?
We took the package to Prospect Park. It's at the bottom of the lake.
Okay.
You think it's a good idea you coming here tonight?
Oh, I'm just curious who Monty's gonna put in his place. I'm gonna miss Buzzy. He was a great little performer.
Part of my heart that said no, no. Suddenly all agreed. 'Cause the one I'm so in love with loves me so.
That's all right, folks. That's all right. She's going to be back later. Right now, here's a man who follows Midge in more ways than one. The star of the Pelican Club, Buzzy Baloo. All yours, Buzzy boy. Come on out and let that spotlight fire.
Buster, where are you? Please, Buster!
Wait a minute. It can't be. It can't be Buzzy
Under
Balloon.
the
Give me back my
spreading
dough.
chestnut
Boss?
tree,
Shut up.
I'm getting a load of
the
this guy.
village smithy stands. The smith, a mighty man is he, with large and sinewy hand. Oh, Buster. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that perhaps some explanation is due. You see, I'm not. That is, when, unfortunately, I can't. I simply can't. Oh, the music. There it is, the music. Oh, Buster, am I glad to see you. Where in the world have you been? Shh. I thought you'd never get here. Hey, you're the biggest hunk of no talent I've ever seen. You better let me get inside of you before you ruin my reputation. Oh, Buster. Okay, let's go now. You know, folks, it's like the little Eskimo girl said. It takes me a little while to get warmed up. Now, what do you say we start things jumping with a little number, huh? You know, kind of get things cooking. How about the Bolly Boogie? You think you'd like that, huh? Oh, you lucky people. Oh, Buzzy boy, you're dynamite.
I gotta get more too.
Somewhere off the coast of Java fell a little piece of lava that grew up to be the island known as Bali. Every native girl looks sorta like the farmer's daughter oughta, and for dancing they are simply off their trolley. But they hadn't seen a new step since Methuselah did the two-step on their isolated island. They were way up beat. From jive they were closeted till a storm deposited on the beach at Jive, and Jack from Lower Basin Street, he went up and got a lookin', and he said, hey, hey, what's cookin'? This here joint is jumpin', but with melancholy. So he took their native movements, added in the groove improvements, and here's the way it's played on the Bali Hit Parade. Pataka boing boing yak pataka zoot flute pataka boing boing yak pataka reed beat pataka boing boing yak pataka live jive a haka choo choo Chattanooga Bali boogie a waka song slick lick a waka song song a waka hip step a waka song song a waka live jive a haka choo choo Chattanooga Bali boogie. Now if you can't dig the chatter with the greatest of bees, it really doesn't matter. Here's the translation, please. A yaka pataka boing boing a waka song song me. Shoot the pinky to me stinky pataka boing. Slick lick pataka boing boing yak pataka reed beat pataka boing boing yak pataka live jive a haka choo choo Chattanooga Bali boogie. How do they get it Bali boogie? Thank you very much. Oh, I see a particular friend of mine is here tonight, 10 Grand Jackson. Hiya, 10 Grand. See you in the hot seat, pal.
And that's the guy you said you bumped off.
Of course we did. Cross my heart.
Yeah, sure. Now, look, you guys, if you two amateurs can't do this job, I'll get a couple of professionals who can. I want Baloo taken care of.
A little later that night, Monty summoned all of his entertainers to a supper party. Buster, that is I. No, Buster, sat next to Midge. I must add there was an abundance of champagne on the table.
All right, quiet, everybody, quiet. I have the doubtful pleasure of announcing that Midge and Buzzy are going to get married. Yep, the unhappy event takes place tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock at that little church around the corner.
Hey, you know something? I've got an even bigger surprise. Yeah, well, this time I'm going to be there.
And I've got a surprise for you. If you're late, even 5 minutes late, I'm going to marry Monty.
And so help me, I'll set his clock back. Boys and girls, let's drink to the late Buzzy Baloo.
In all candor, I must relate that several toasts were consumed. I, Edwin Dingle, never touch alcohol, but my brother Buster was inhabiting my body, and I must say he took unfair advantage of it. He was getting both of us quite intoxicated.
Go on, Buzzy boy. What were you going to say?
Well, I'll tell you, honey. I want to propose a toast, too. I want to propose a toast to my little bride, Ellen. I mean Midge. Ooh, I'm getting pretty dizzy. Well, it's tomorrow afternoon at the little library around the corner. For better or for worse, in riches and in health, till potato salad do us part.
Edwin!
Oh.
I feel awful. I'll never let you take another drink while I'm inside of you. Never, do you hear? Oh, brother, I wish I were dead.
It was not kind of Buster to leave me in my condition. Monty assisted me to my dressing room, Buster's dressing room, and left me to what he called sleep it off. When I awakened, I stole furtively away from the still celebrating guests and hastened to my quarters at the YMCA. Unfortunately, this time I overslept. And it was not until mid-afternoon that I was able to speed to the library to see Miss Ellen Shanley.
Edwin, I've told you there's no explanation necessary.
Oh, but I have to explain.
Making me wait hours for a little bit of potato salad, then telephoning me from a nightclub.
Well, I guess I'd better start from the beginning.
Very well.
I did go to purchase some potato salad, except I began to hear that music, and the next thing I knew, I was in Prospect Park, and there was my brother. He'd been killed.
Oh.
Oh, don't judge me till I've finished. You must hear me through.
Go away.
Then I had to go to the Pelican Club and sing so no one would know that Buster, who is now Buzzy, is dead. Now, that's clear, isn't it?
You're insane.
Yes, but I didn't forget about you. That's why I phoned. I tried to get away, but I couldn't on account of Midge, because we were engaged to be married. That is, Buzzy and Midge were to be married. But I was Buzzy then.
Oh, well, who are you now?
Oh, I'm myself now. But I don't know how long it will last.
All right, I've heard your story. You may leave.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you must come with me. I'm taking you to the church.
What church?
Well, I'll get the girl who's waiting there to marry me to tell you how when I was Buzzy Baloo I got mixed up in this because Buzzy was supposed to marry her. So when I'm not Buzzy, why should I have to? We'll face the whole thing together.
Oh, we will.
All I'll do is... Ellen, look.
Huh?
Those two men, they're staring at me.
You're as nutty as a fruitcake.
We've been looking for you, young fella.
Oh, now, just a moment.
Now, you see this badge? District Attorney's Office.
Why? What's he done?
That's between him and the DA, miss. Come along, you.
Goodbye, Ellen. Goodbye. I'm terribly sorry about the potato salad, and maybe if you could get a chance, you could visit me and bring me a little fresh fruit, maybe.
And to think, only yesterday he was just a nice, sweet, ordinary genius.
Now, let's get down to business, Mr. Baloo. You told me you had the goods on 10 Grand Jackson for that murder last week.
Yes, but I can't make a statement yet.
Why not?
I'm waiting for something to happen. Buster.
For what to happen?
Buster. Buster, please, Buster. Doesn't look as if it's going to happen, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, now, calm down. Now, you saw Jackson at the scene of the murder, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I surprised him in flagrante delicto.
Well, good. Proceed.
Well, I ripped off my stint at the Pelican Club, where I'm engaged as a song and dance entertainer.
Yes?
Yes. I was a little bit brought down, so I decided to take a walk.
I see.
Whereupon I see this hoodlum, 10 Grand, drive up in an armored car. He was stalking his victim, a tall, thin man with a red beard. There was a hail of lead, and the victim fell, fatally pierced through the pericardial region. There you are, Mr. O'Brien. It's an open and shut case. May I go now?
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Baloo. Just one or two minor details.
Oh, well, it was quite dark. I may have slipped up on a detail or two.
In the first place, the tall, thin man with a red beard was a short, fat fan dancer named Choo-Choo Laverne.
Amazing. Her disguise was perfect.
And in the second place, she was strangled, not shot. Mr. Baloo, you told me you knew the name under which Choo-Choo Laverne rented the safe deposit box. You said it contains evidence of 10 Grand's counterfeiting racket. Now, what was the girl's real name? And no more of your phony quibbling.
That's her name, phony quibbling. Fanny quibbling. Buster!
Oh, this Buster you keep yelling about.
Somebody higher up, eh?
Yes, that's it. Somebody higher up, and I wish you'd hurry and come down. Buster!
Now, you listen to me, Baloo. Are you trying to wreck my political career?
No.
You're involved with 10 Grand Jackson.
No.
You're a member of his mob. They're paying you off to do this to me.
No, Buster!
I'll give you just one more chance, or so help me, I'll railroad you for withholding evidence.
All right, I'll tell the truth.
Well, that's more like it.
Well, I went to Schmidt's Delicatessen, but the music made me feel cold and damp, and the potato salad turned into Prospect Park.
What?
Well, then I jumped off the bus, and there was Buster walking through a statue because he was dead.
Holy jumping Republicans! Throw this maniac out of here and drop the charges against 10 Grand Jackson.
But, boys...
We've got no case.
You can't drop the charges. 10 Grand did it. Buster will tell you. Buster, please come down and get inside of me. Please hurry, Buster, please.
Take him away. I can't stand the sight of him.
No, they'll kill me, too. I want police protection.
Police protection? I'm issuing an order to every policeman to arrest you on sight, shoot you if necessary, if you so much as go near a cop. Now throw that idiot out of here.
But, Mr. O'Brien...
Mr. O'Brien...
The situation was fraught with peril and ignominy. Cast out into the street, I consulted my watch. It was 5 o'clock. I was an hour late for the wedding. I recalled Midge's emphatic words.
If you're late, even 5 minutes late, I'm going to marry Monty.
There was no use in going to the church. I walked willy-nilly down the street, turned the corner, and bumped right into them. A pair of grim-visaged thugs. They uttered certain low, polysyllabic words and attempted to halt me. I broke from their grasp and ran.
It's him, Torso. He's been singing to the DA again.
Get on, Chimp. He's getting away.
Not this time he ain't. Watch this, Torso.
Hello. Hello. But I just have to talk with the district attorney.
Sorry, miss. He's gone.
That young man he arrested, he's not really out of his mind. It's my fault. I upset him because he's not used to girls.
You'll have to talk to Mr. O'Brien.
But when will he be back?
He won't. He's going to the opera tonight.
The opera? But maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe his life is in danger. What will he do?
Sorry.
Oh, Edwin. Oh, poor, poor Edwin.
We pause now for station identification. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
In just a moment, we'll bring you the third act of Wonder Man, starring Danny Kaye and Virginia Mayo. Amateur dramatics, as a rule, are good experience and lots of fun. But not often does the star of the class play step from college into a screen career. Miss Jacqueline White did, though, and she's here tonight to tell us about it. Jacqueline, I'm curious to know, what was the name of the class play that started you to success?
It was Our Wilderness, Mr. Keighley. An executive of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios was at the performance, and he offered me a screen test.
Which you passed with flying colors, apparently. And now you have a long-term contract with the studio.
I've been in 8 pictures since then, but I still feel I have much to learn about acting.
You have some wonderful stars as inspiration out at your studio.
Oh, yes. I spent a lot of time on the set while they were shooting A.J. Cronin's The Green Years. It gave me a chance to watch Charles Coburn in the role of grandfather. I've always admired him so much.
He's great, isn't he? And there's some fine opportunities for younger stars, too, in The Green Years. Tom Drake and Beverly Tyler, for instance, do a grand job. It's an inspiration to any producer to see talented young people take their career so seriously.
Especially when they're blessed with good looks as well as talent. Miss White, I shouldn't think camera close-ups would ever have any terrors for you. Not with that lovely blonde hair and a complexion that even by Hollywood standards is dazzling.
You're very kind, Mr. Kennedy. You won't be surprised when I say I'm a Lux girl. An enthusiastic one, too. Lux Soap gives my skin just the care it needs.
Thank you, Miss Jacqueline White. There's a reason why so many famous screen stars, so many lovely young starlets recommend Lux Toilet Soap. It's a real beauty soap made of the finest ingredients. Thrifty, too. Each satin smooth cake lasts and lasts. Lovely women everywhere will tell you Lux Toilet Soap makes a delightful bath soap, too. Here's what screen stars say.
The creamy, active lather makes daintiness sure. And you'll love the flower-like fragrance a Lux Soap Beauty Bath leaves on your skin.
We continue with Act 3 of Wonder Man, starring Danny Kaye as both Edwin Dingle and Buster Bellew, and Virginia Mayo as Ellen. Here's Mr. Keighley at the microphone.
Well, Mr. Dingle? Mr. Dingle!
Can't you see I'm preoccupied?
Aren't you going to give us a preface to our third act?
Oh, I can't. I'm trying to escape. Those characters are pursuing me, Chimp and Torso. They're still shooting at me. Buster, do something. Buster!
It appears Mr. Dingle is correct. 10 Grand Jackson's gunmen are hot on his heels. But Mr. Dingle, in an amazing exhibition of running and dodging, finds a temporary refuge. On a fire escape outside Ellen Shanley's apartment, he taps frantically on the window pane.
Who's there? Who's at the window? Who is it? Mr. Dingle.
Uh-huh. Two gentlemen are after me. They're watching the front door. I had to come up this way.
If a policeman sees you...
Don't mention the police. They have orders to shoot me on sight.
That I can understand. Well, goodbye.
No, don't shut the window. Please. Listen, I was just with the district attorney.
Edwin Dingle, you're the biggest liar in the whole world. I happen to know the district attorney is on his way to the opera.
Ellen, please don't doubt me. I couldn't lie to you. I couldn't lie to anyone about whom I feel. That is, whom I feel such a feeling as I feel.
I'd like to believe you, Edwin.
Then may I come in for a minute?
Not until I've heard what you have to say.
Well, my brother Buster is Buzzy Ballou. He was killed last night, and I told his ghost I'd help him out. But I didn't think he'd keep getting inside of me, so...
Oh.
Ellen, please.
You're positively shameless, Edwin. Maybe when you're ready to tell the truth, I'll listen.
I am telling the truth.
There's someone at the door, so please climb down and go away. Come in.
All right, sister, where is he?
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, where's he at?
He? Who?
Your boyfriend.
Please, those guns. There's nobody here.
Let's take a look around, Tulsa.
What's that? Who made that noise?
Oh, I did. I was just tapping on the radiator, see? Like this. Oh.
I can't say as though I follow you, sister.
Well, it's cold. When I rap loud enough, the janitor turns the heat on. Oh, well, that's the janitor knocking back.
It's very interesting, very.
Well, there must be some mistake. I know he's peculiar, but Mr. Dingle wouldn't hurt a fly.
Dingle? Who is Mr. Dingle?
Well, you said my boyfriend, didn't you?
How do you like that? She's two-timing Buzzy Ballou whilst he's two-timing Midge Malone.
Buzzy Ballou? And he was telling the truth. I mean, isn't Buzzy Ballou dead?
He crossed us up. We bump him off and he bounces back.
Dead, huh? How much do you know, babe?
Yeah, we want to ask you some questions.
All right. I don't know why I should protect Ballou if he's two-timing me. He knows you're after him, so he's leaving for Chicago on the 8:20 from Grand Central.
That's him, Torso. That's him.
Edwin, get out of here, Edwin!
He's getting away, Chip! He's climbing on the fire!
Edwin, they've got firearms! Be careful!
Buster!
Once again, I was fleeing for my life. I turned the corner, and back of Schmidt's Delicatessen, I found sanctuary behind the pickled herring barrels. But I was not alone. Waiting there for me was Buster.
How you doing, kid?
Oh, Buster, at last you're here.
I've been trying to make it for some time, Edwin, but I had a hangover that was out of this world. Now, look, kid, never take another drink while I'm inside you, will you?
Oh, you must help me, Buster. My life is in jeopardy.
Kid, I got bad news for you. I can't help you anymore.
Oh, but you simply must. They're coming after me. Just go like you said you would and make them disappear.
I wish I could, pal, but you see, I've run out of ectoplasm.
Oh, no.
From now on, kid, you're strictly on your own.
Oh, but what shall I do? Buster, perhaps if you give me the evidence on 10 Grand Jackson, I could get it to the district attorney. He's attending the opera.
Okay. Now, here's the dope. The girl who was murdered was...
Choo-Choo Laverne, the fan dancer.
Yeah, that's it. Now, when she threatened to spill the beans to the cops about 10 Grand's counterfeiting, he hit her over the head with a beer bottle and choked her.
I remember. Beer bottle. She threatened to tell the police.
Now, I saw 10 Grand carrying her out. Now, Choo-Choo Laverne's real name was Minnie Smith. Now, remember that, Edwin, Minnie Smith. And she hid the evidence she had on 10 Grand in a safe deposit box under that name, Minnie Smith.
Oh, Buster, I wish you could arrange to accompany me to,
Which way did he go, Torso?
What's
I
that?
hear him, Jim! He's talking to somebody!
Well, kid, if you get out of this one, you'll be a new man. And if you don't, I'll be seeing you.
Buster, don't go. Come back, Buster, come back.
Buster!
Librettos for tonight's opera, complete libretto here. Librettos
Reservations for tonight's performance at Window Fall.
Tickets, please. First aisle to the left. Stairway to the right, madam. Oh, just a second, miss.
Oh, please, I don't have a ticket, but you must let me in.
That's impossible, miss.
I've got to see the district attorney.
Well, you'll have to take that up with the manager right over there.
Thank you.
Tickets, please. First aisle to the right. Second aisle to the... Ticket, mister.
Oh, I have no ticket and I haven't any money, but I simply must get in.
No, you know better than that.
Oh, but there's somebody in there. I have to see him. Besides, look, they're after me.
You're blocking the line.
But you don't understand. I have to get in. Ellen!
Edwin, it's them!
No, Ellen, it is they. In all cases, a copulative verb takes the same case and the predicate as...
Buster! Buster!
This was becoming monotonous. I dashed to the street and fled into the first open door. It was the stage entrance into the opera house. I found an empty dressing room, put on a costume to disguise myself, and casually joined a group of singers backstage. The singers apparently had been waiting for someone. The moment they saw me, they lifted me to their shoulders and triumphantly bore me to the stage. Unfortunately, I had put on the costume and disguise of the baritone soloist. What madness was this? What strange folly. On stage was a rather stout soprano. In the orchestra pit, the conductor frantically pointed his baton at us. Well, when you gotta sing, you have to sing.
Si barfa, si qualche, si sperda, Sinatra. Merci. I've got a bells that a jingle-luna, jangle-luna, jingle-luna, sing-a-luna, 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 3 o'clock. Boing, boing, boing.
This masquerade couldn't continue. I started off stage, but there in the wings stood Chimp and Torso. They couldn't shoot. The chorus stood between them and me. But if they couldn't shoot, I couldn't leave. Glancing upward there in the box, I saw Mr. O'Brien, the district attorney. Ellen was with him. Here was my opportunity to deliver Buster's message.
Sarà farà somrie
Tarararabum, D.A. D.A.
il paramicente hey
hey
diventa simi
Simi
col segno t'accenderò.
To killer, oh gangster, oh nab me, grab me, stab me. O'Brien! 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 Help! Torso, they're after me. Help, help,
But Ellen was right. Chimp and Torso were arrested. 10 Grand Jackson was convicted. Buster was avenged, and Ellen and I, well, I no longer live at the YMCA, if you know what I mean.
Edwin,
Yes, darling.
we've been married a whole hour now, Edwin. You know, I read in Martin's notes on American geology that the tremendous flow of water over Niagara Falls removes the suballuvial soil at the rate of 2 3/10 feet a year.
Suballuvial, that is. You know, honey, what you need is to get away from those musty old books. Suballuvial.
Edwin, that doesn't sound like you at all.
Oh, I'm not going to be like me at all anymore, suballuvial. I guess there'll always be a little bit of suballuvial inside of me.
Edwin, do you think Buzzy will be dropping in on us for the rest of our lives?
Oh, no, honey. I don't think we'll ever hear from suballuvial again.
No, stop, Edwin.
But, Ellen, I'm not doing anything.
Edwin, you're tickling me.
Oh, but that's what...
Buster!
I'm a little devil, ain't I?
Now that Buster Blue and Edwin Dingle are merged into a life of harmony, we turn our spotlight on their arch impersonator, Danny Kaye, who joins his leading lady, Miss Virginia Mayo, for a curtain call. Danny, how did you like playing twins?
Oh, well, it sort of had me beside myself, Bill.
Well, you and Virginia make a great team. And I know our audience is looking forward to your next co-starring picture for Sam Goldwyn.
Have you seen the kid from Brooklyn, Mr. Keighley?
At the preview Tuesday, Virginia, enjoyed it immensely. Danny certainly knocks himself out in those fight routines, and that's no pun. But, Danny, I didn't see you at the preview.
No, I couldn't make it, Bill. I got tied up.
You mean you missed your own picture, Danny? How come?
Well, in the early afternoons, I have to wheel my baby brother Bertie in his baby buggy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This afternoon, I was wheeling Brother Bertie in his baby buggy when the bumper of the baby buggy behind bumped into Bertie's baby buggy bumper. Well, when the rubber bumper bumped, the bumpy in the baby bumper, but it's in the bumpy bumper, so I had to unbump the buggies and put the rubber back in Bertie's baby buggy bumper.
Now, just what was that again?
Well...
Again, what was it the first time?
Sublubio.
You know, if I moved my mouth that fast, I'd be afraid I'd dislocate my face.
And we'd never like anything to happen to that face, Virginia, or that lovely complexion. I'm safe in saying that it is a Lux complexion, aren't I?
Indeed it is, Mr. Keighley. I've used Lux Soap without missing a day. It's a wonderful complexion care.
And I'm sure that care was apparent when Sam Goldwyn picked you for a Goldwyn girl. Do you use Lux Soap, Danny?
Every Sunday night, I bathe my baby brother Bertie in his rubber baby bath and let those Lux Soap suds soak baby brother Bertie till he get.
You mean baby brother Bertie balks at his sabbatical ablutions, barring being bathed with baby brother Bertie's best beloved brand of bath soap?
Yes, I mean that baby... Oh, now, wait a minute. That's too much competition. Now, tell us what you're doing next week, Bill.
Next Monday night, we bring to this stage an old favorite of the Lux Radio Theater. Wallace Beery co-starred with Marjorie Main in Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's rollicking screen hit, Barnacle Bill. Wally appears as a lovable, lusty fisherman whose life is one of dubious adventure and whose story is mixed with sentiment and humor, salted heavily with the excitement of the waterfront.
It ought to make a wonderful treat for your listeners, Mr. Keighley. Good night.
Good night.
Bill.
You are wonderful in Wonder Man. 8 months ago, we celebrated peace. But there's one war that never ends. Man's war against humanity's distress, against disaster, flood and famine, accident and suffering. We fight that war beneath the banner of the Red Cross. And it is up to all of us to share the burden. This month especially, give to your Red Cross. Give generously. No check you write, no dollar you contribute should reward you with more satisfaction. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday evening when the Lux Radio Theater presents Wally Beery and Marjorie Main in Barnacle Bill. This is William Keighley saying goodnight to you from Hollywood.
This week, America salutes the motion picture industry and the stars of film and radio who gave their time and talent to the cause of victory. From the War and Navy Department, special plaques are being awarded, representing the thanks of millions of servicemen and women. They'll go not only to Hollywood screen stars for their personal efforts in the sale of war bonds, hospital appearances, and overseas entertainment, but also to the motion picture studios in gratitude for millions of dollars worth of films donated for the entertainment of our fighting forces. Danny Kaye can be heard in his own radio program every Friday evening over this network. This program is broadcast to our men in uniform overseas through cooperation with the Armed Forces Radio Service. Our music was directed by Louis Silvers. And this is your announcer, John Milton Kennedy, reminding you to tune in again next Monday night to hear Barnacle Bill with Wally Beery and Marjorie Main.
All right, Danny Kaye in a wonderful rehearsal for Wonder Man. And I want to thank Mr. Harvey Tao, known to me as Cousin Zeno, who rescued the original transcription discs for this program many, many years ago. And I believe these transfers were either done by him or our mutual good friend Ken Greenwald. In any case, thanks, Harvey. Thanks for rescuing those. It's fun to hear those rehearsals. I noticed that Arthur Sheikman was the author of the original screenplay, I guess. Arthur Sheikman was married to Gloria Stewart and worked on Monkey Business and Horse Feathers for the Marx Brothers and the radio show Flywheel, Shyster, and Flywheel. So there's all kinds of connections there. Okay, this is going to turn into kind of a salute to Lux Radio Theater in a sense. The next thing you're going to hear is something that was found in my archives by producer Daniel, and it's labeled on the disc as Colonel William Keighley Audition, August 23rd, 1945. Now, Cecil B. DeMille was the host for Lux Radio Theater for many, many years, but right around 1944, early 45, Cecil B. DeMille took off, decided he doesn't want to be part of the Lux Radio Theater due to a dispute, and they brought in a bunch of guest producers, and they kept looking for a replacement producer for Cecil B. DeMille. This is William Keighley's audition for that role when he was Colonel William Keighley. I guess he was in the war, in World War II, and he was a colonel. But in any case, on August 23rd, 1945, he went into a recording studio in Hollywood, Eccles to be precise, and recorded an audition, which is basically him doing an opening for Lux Radio Theater to show that he was the right one for the job. And he got the job because William Keighley took over for Cecil B. DeMille as permanent host of Lux Radio Theater sometime right after this audition. So that's what you're going to hear next. And then I have another couple surprises after that because we're doing a whole thing today on Lux Radio Theater. All right, here we go with that.
Introducing Colonel William Keighley.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. With our marquee lights ablaze, our theater crowded, welcome to another opening night at the Lux Radio Theater. Not in Hollywood alone, but clear across the continent, from city homes to lonely country farms, and to our fighting forces overseas, the curtain rises on our 11th season on the air. And tonight, it rises strictly upon laughter, upon a rollicking farce with two of your favorite Hollywood players, Claudette Colbert in her original screen role, and Ray Milland. Supported by an all-star cast, they appear in Practically Yours from Paramount Studios, who are currently celebrating a third of a century of public entertainment. And I know of no more hilarious sample of that entertainment than tonight's story of a returning hero who finds himself caught between a fiancée he hardly knows, a jealously obnoxious rival, and a dog. Just how important a short-haired terrier can be in human destiny, you'll soon learn. In a world still suffering from the shock of war and faced with the problems of recovery, this National Theater can do much to cheer our hearts and rest our minds with laughter and excitement and suspense. That will be our goal throughout the coming season, with, we hope, your earnest criticism and advice. For you, as we have often said, are the real sponsors of this theater, you and Lux. Your loyalty has been a challenge to us to present the best that we can find in stars and plays. We sincerely trust that your friendship to this theater, like your preference for Lux Toilet Soap, will be rewarded by continued satisfaction. Now, as tens of millions thrill to the theater's greatest annual opening, our curtain rises on Act One of Practically Yours, with Gil Lamb as Albert, Cecil Kellaway as Meglin, and our stars of the evening, Claudette Colbert as Peggy, and Ray Milland as Lieutenant Bellamy.
And that was William Keighley's original audition for Lux Radio Theater. Now we have, next up, since this is a salute to Lux Radio Theater and William Keighley, we have an interview with William Keighley done on August 6, 1947 in Boston, Massachusetts. The occasion was Mr. Keighley traveling there to do research for a movie, but he was also visiting the main offices of the manufacturers of Lux toilet soap. And he did a interview there with local radio, and you get to hear that. So here's that.
And now it's time to tell you how I happened to be fortunate enough to meet and talk with a very distinguished, famous, and altogether charming Hollywood director and golden voice producer you hear when the Lux Radio Theater is on the air over CBS and WEEI Mondays at 9. Mr. Keighley and his lovely wife, Genevieve Tobin Keighley, whom you remember in many pictures I know, were in Boston for a visit to Lever House, and I was given the opportunity to go there and transcribe the interview you're going to hear right now. William Keighley directed Green Pastures, The Fighting 69th, G-Men, The Bride Came, COD, and ever so many other pictures for Warner Brothers, and now is directing for 20th Century Fox and Paramount. His Lux Radio Theater productions are too numerous to mention, but all of them superb. And it really is a great pleasure for me to be sitting here now opposite William Keighley, about whom we have already talked. Mr. Keighley, I think the first question that comes to my mind is, what brings you to Boston?
Well, I have been, as you know, producing the Lux Radio Theater for the last 2 years, and this is the first opportunity I have had of visiting the so-called sponsor of the production. And it's a visit that I'll never forget, for the simple fact that aside from the charming and interesting people that I've had occasion to meet, it happens to be my birthday.
Well, how wonderful. Well, many happy returns of the day to you, and many more, I'm sure. Is this the first time you've ever been in Boston, Mr. Keighley?
Oh, no, I played here in the theater years ago when I made an indifferent living as an actor. And my last arrival in Boston was from overseas service when I landed in a C-54. We made a forced landing here and proceeded on to New York in a mail plane, and was proud enough to have beaten 2 generals and a full colonel that came over in the plane with me.
Well, I can imagine that will be a visit to Boston, then, that you'll remember for another reason than your birthday reason this trip. Mr. Keighley, of all the pictures you produced, and there have been so many very, very outstanding ones, have you a few that you think you'll always remember?
Well, yes, I think I'll always remember, for instance, Mark Twain's The Prince and the Pauper. Also, The Man Who Came to Dinner.
Ah, that's where I saw you. I was on the set with Betty Davis when you were making that picture.
And the Fighting 69th, and perhaps the G-Men. I think those are the pictures I will always remember with the fondest memories.
Do you think there are any particular reasons for it that you know of, or would you just rather leave it at that? But I think sometimes it's rather interesting to hear why certain pictures stand out in a person's mind.
Well, I don't like to sound commercial, but I suppose those were the greatest successes.
Well, that's all right. I think that's a very good reason. Now, of all the Lux Radio Theater productions, it might be a little more difficult to know which ones of those have been commercial successes, because I'm sure they're all successful. But are there 2 or 3 of those that you feel you'll always remember?
Yes, I think that you remember them principally because of certain performances that are given by actors and actresses, such as the recent importation, Deborah Carr, who was quite wonderful, I thought, in Vacation for Marriage. Greer Garson is always lovely on the radio, as she was in The Valley of Decision, and Madame Kaye, and Loretta Young. I'll certainly always remember for the excellence of her performances, and Irene Dunn in Anne and the King of Siam, and I suppose I could go on indefinitely, but those are certain productions that I think stand out in my memory as perhaps what you might call tops.
Well, I'm sure that's very true what you said about going on indefinitely, because I think that's the way we feel as we listen.
Yes, if you've noticed, I've only mentioned women.
It's
quite characteristic, I suppose.
Well, now, Mr. Keighley, I'm wondering if you're going to be here in the East longer than you're going to be just right here in Boston.
Well, no, we're leaving actually tomorrow evening for Hollywood, but I came East primarily to do some research work on a picture for 20th Century Fox called The Street with No Name that we are making in cooperation with the FBI. Yeah, they're terribly concerned about the increase in the crime rate at the present time and the fact that gangs throughout the country seem to be reforming. And it's a documentary type of picture to actually awaken the public to the seriousness of a crime situation that may develop within the next year or so in America unless drastic steps are taken to curtail it.
Well, that sounds very significant and very interesting indeed, and it really must be something to be in on the ground floor in any such preparation.
Certainly interesting.
I used to enjoy very much sitting in on some of the Lux Radio Theater rehearsals and also watching the performances. Once in a while still do sort of unexpected things happen during rehearsal time or performance time.
Well, I'm rather loath to disappoint you, but I imagine the only expected and disappointing things that happen is to myself and my own performance. The rest of the program seems to go very well indeed.
Well, it really is an experience having you here, Mr. Keighley, and listening to this voice at such close range that I, along with I know so many others, have enjoyed for so long on the Lux Radio Theater programs. And all success to you in your new 20th Century Fox pictures and all that follow after that.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, that was the William Keighley interview from August 6, 1947. To wrap up our Lux Radio Theater salute, here's another unusual and probably never before heard recording. Apparently, somewhere around, it's dated, let's see, April 21st, 1948, there was a Lever Brothers banquet. Lever Brothers was the manufacturers of Lux toilet soap, and they had a banquet for some reason, and they did a little kind of a thing on Lux Radio Theater. And so you're going to hear William Keighley along with Greer Garson and possibly Margaret O'Brien and Jimmy Durante. I've heard this, and I'm not sure if they're actually there or if there's somebody imitating Jimmy Durante and Margaret O'Brien. It's a little hard to tell, for me anyway, but Greer Garson is definitely there at the end. And so this is a special little thing that probably would have never been heard back then for the J. Walter Thompson Advertising Agency, which was the advertising agency that handled the show. And so you get to hear some kind of like a behind-the-scenes type thing at a banquet for Lever Brothers. So here is that.
Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap and Lux Flakes, bring you the Lux Radio Theater. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, William Keighley.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're privileged to bring you...
Wait a minute, hold everything.
Eddie, we've just started rehearsing.
Sorry, Mr. Keighley, but there are two gentlemen outside.
But Eddie, we're rehearsing for next Monday night's show.
Yeah, they say that's why they're here.
Must be actors.
They look pretty well fed for actors. Here's their names, Hayworth and Davis.
Hayworth and Davis. Never heard of them. Must be a vaudeville act. You'll have to tell them we're tied up.
Oh, I'd see them if I were you. They say they've got connections.
Oh, well, in that case...
Come right in, gentlemen. Come right in. I want you to meet Mr. William Keighley, our producer.
I'm Geoffrey Hayworth, Mr. Keighley.
And I'm Herbert Davis.
Sir Herbert Davis, to be exact.
It's a pleasure, gentlemen. We've just started a rehearsal, but what can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Keighley, it may sound a bit peculiar.
But you see, we've always been interested in the theater, singing, acting.
And at Lever Brothers, they tell us we have quite a bit of talent.
Well,
for instance, Well, I don't like to brag. They told me back at home that I'm as good as Jimmy Durante as Durante is himself.
You mean you can impersonate Durante?
Piano and all, Mr. Keighley.
Go right ahead.
I sits down to the piano. I glance at the music on the piano, and what do I see? I see Chopin on the piano. Chopin's Etude. I'll play it. Just as I thought, a misprint. I'm chopping up the Chopin. I'll play my own opus. Now I know a fellow who can make your life so mellow. Now there's one like him in every town. He's half a man and half a clown. They call him Umbriago. Could be mayor of New York or of Chicago. Umbriago. Razors came from Portland, Maine to San Diego. When you worry, better send for Umbriago in a hurry. He's got lots of time. That's all he spends his time. He never spends a dime. So, when you feel low, better send for my friend Umbriago. Umbriago could be mayor of New York or of Chicago. Umbriago. You know, the other night, I went and visited Umbriago on the farm. When I got there, I actually saw him milking a cow upside down. So I said, Umbriago, what's the idea of milking a cow upside down? He said, why not? I want the cream to come out on top. And so, when you feel low, better send for my friend Umbriago.
Well, I'm amazed, Mr. Hayworth. After having heard Durante do that same number on Lux, I'd say you easily nose him out. You must be a sensation back in England.
Ah, good old England. Reminds me of California. Everybody driving on the wrong side of the street.
Well, how about you, Sir Herbert? What do you do?
Well, Mr. Keighley, it may sound a bit odd, but my specialty is Margaret O'Brien.
Now, Sir Herbert, I hate to doubt you, but I'm sure I'll never live to see the day when any man can double for Margaret O'Brien.
Sure, to hear you talk, you think you were Mr. O'Brady himself.
And who is Mr. O'Brady?
Mr. O'Brady's a man who will never die. Granda told me about him. You see, Death came a-calling to Mr. O'Brady one day. Come along, me lad, says Death. 'Tis time for you to join the ranks. And Mr. O'Brady says, sure, and I'm willing to go if you grant me one small wish. Well, says Death, since you're so obliging and courteous and not causing me any trouble, what is it you want? You spared me life until I say me prayers, asked Mr. O'Brady. Sure, and I'll do that, says Death. Well, since I have your word, says Mr. O'Brady, I'll never say me prayers again. And he never did, and he never will, so he'll live forever.
Astonishing, Sir Herbert. Margaret didn't do any better than that herself in our production of Three Wise Fools. In fact, gentlemen, I've never heard two more remarkable performances. But I wonder how you'd work together if we cast you in a Lux show.
Well, we'll give you an example. There's a little scene we have here from the picture Music for Millions that you did on Lux. Like to hear it?
By all means.
Our names are Mike and Andrews in this sketch. Oh, yes, and we need a little background music in the closing.
Well, if you'll just cue the orchestra, I'm sure they'll oblige. What's the setting for the scene?
Well, you see, Margaret, that's me, is in the hospital waiting for her sister to have a baby. And Jimmy Durante, that's Jeffrey, is comforting her. Okay, the cue line, Jeffrey.
You know, that there stork, he's a pretty temperamental bird.
The stork?
Yeah, the stork.
The stork doesn't bring babies, Mr. Andrews.
It don't?
No, it doesn't. Only children think the stork brings babies. You should know better than that.
And tell me, what does bring him?
An angel.
An angel?
A real angel. Everybody knows that.
Well, you're really grown up, ain't you? Just a real old-timer, huh?
I'm over 7. I know everything except one thing, Mr. Andrews. I mean about the angels bringing babies. Why does it have to be in a hospital?
You mean you don't know why is that?
I don't think I do.
Oh, everybody knows that. Sure, you just figure it out sometime.
You tell me.
It's a cinch. You could figure it out in no time.
Do you know?
Do I know? Do I know?
You didn't know about the angel, though, did you? You thought it was a stork, didn't you?
All right, I'll tell you.
Yes?
Okay. Angels got wings. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I know that very well.
That makes them something like an airplane, see? And an airplane has got to have a landing field, see? And the hospitals, well, they make the best landing fields.
Oh, of course. Were you ever a baby, Mr. Andrews?
Was I ever? Of course I was a baby. I was born, I know that.
Did you cry?
Did I cry? Sure, I hollered. That's where I acquired my attractive hoarseness.
You cried because you wanted to get back to heaven. Did you know that?
No. Honest?
Honest. You didn't want the angel to leave you.
But he left me. He certainly left me. He certainly ain't bothered with me none since. He ain't around here now.
Aren't you happy sitting here with me?
Oh, sure, I'm happy. Everything's just hunky-dory. Everything's just fine.
I think you're hunky-dory too, Mr. Andrews.
Who? Me?
Yes, and I like the way you play the piano. I even like it better than the way Mr. Turby plays.
No, you do?
Yes, and I think you're pretty.
You think Now, wait a minute. I'd like to believe that, but I can't be dishonest with myself. Look at me.
I'm looking.
Do you see the hair that ain't there? Do you see the schnoz that is there? Do you see this macadamized complexion? Do you see what I see when I look in the mirror?
I still think you're pretty.
I thought that you and me was enemies. Do you know something, Mike?
Know what, Mr. Andrews?
You know that angel? The one that brings you in place of the stork?
Yes.
Well, he ain't never left you, Mike. He's right with you every minute. And I can tell you he just don't stay around with most people. He just drops that bundle and runs. But he ain't never left you. And I got an idea that he ain't never going to either.
I hope your angel and my angel like each other.
Yeah, Mike. Me too. Me too.
I can't imagine where that applause came from, but it was well deserved. In fact, we couldn't ask for two finer gentlemen to help us make the Lux Radio Theater what it is today. About that, I'm quite serious. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to greet in behalf of the Lux Radio Theater and its staff, Mr. Jeffrey Hayworth and Sir Herbert Davis. And I'm sure that Greer Garson, one of our Lux Radio Theater favorites, who is with me on this stage, agrees.
Indeed I do, Bill. It's a pleasure for me to say hello to two gentlemen from England, and I hope that Mr. Hayworth and Sir Herbert have a most enjoyable visit in the United States. I'd appreciate it, too, if they'd say hello to all my friends in England.
Thank you, Greer. And thanks to all of you in Cambridge for your kind cooperation and support, and for your friendship. Till we meet again, this is William Keighley saying good night to you from Hollywood.
All right, that ends our salute to the Lux Radio Theater for today. We will have some more for you in the future, including at least one more of these special rehearsals that my old friend Cousin Zeno, a.k.a. Harvey Tao, has been so kind to provide to us. And I'm going to even ask Harvey to come on and talk about it for the next one. So we hope to hear from him on the Good Old Days of Radio show in the very near future. So until then, this is John Tefteller saying we'll be back on Thursday for another episode of The Whistler, and then we'll see what happens after that. Goodbye.